Peace to you, and welcome to Rasta's Realities, where the topic varies. On this channel, I'm going to hit highs and I'm going to get low. No lies will be told. Now let's start the show. Like, share, subscribe. My mission is to be that guiding light. Some to most people are aware of their enemies, as they have created a situation that bred a hater. One does not necessarily have to create an enemy for one to have them. It's a general practice by doing you'll have an enemy or two, though you're simply handling and minding your own business. That is to be expected, logically thinking. There's a more nefarious cause for enemies, even more than an outsider, i.e., family or friend. That is self-sabotage. There's a trend of shooting oneself in the foot and looking outwards for answers as to why it happened. Therein lies a problem with parts within this society. Lack of self-accountability and not carrying the proverbial mirror to check oneself. Without self-maintenance in place, surely constant disasters are to follow as a result of all of the aforementioned. As you see in the slide, the snake is self-sabotaging to the point of death, brought on by one's self. This pic is extremely deep and indicative of a lot of people, including ones that they're familiar with. There's a caption that came with the slide. It reads, "A snake entered a carpentry shop, and as it crawled to the corner, it went through a saw and hurt itself a little bit." Let me pause right there, because this is key at this early point. Why? Because the snake has a choice to move on. Let's continue. At that time, he turned and bit the saw. And biting the saw, he hurt himself badly in the mouth. Pause. How many of us are guilty of this behavior of self-destruction? Moving on. Then, not understanding what was happening to him and thinking the saw was attacking him, he decided to roll around the saw as if wanting to suffocate with his whole body and shaking with all of his strength. It was so. Unfortunately, the snake ended up being killed by the saw. Sometimes we react in anger, thinking about hurting those who hurt us, but we are hurting ourselves. In this life, it is better to ignore situations, people, and offenses, because the consequences can be irreversible and catastrophic. Don't be your worst enemy. Moral: ego and pride lest you suffer. Thank you for listening, watching. Links in the description. Contact info as well. Support the channel by participating in any way you could. All is appreciated. here on Rastas Realities. Comment if you know someone like this or if this is you. Peace to you.